Hey, what's up? This is NBA 3030, and to your reply, Flawless, and your last reply about this subject. Well, if this is your last reply about this subject, I really hope you're going to present your case of why Christ is not God, because I demonstrated through the scriptures that He is God. Look at my first video, Is Jesus Christ God 1 and 2, and then your replies to it, and then I refuted your replies. But yet you still want to bring this point up as if it is a point of contention, but I answered it, but you misquote me upon it as well. So let's just hear how you misquote me. Let's just start your video up right here.
Miraculous things that you do, MBI 3030. You know, you had me intimidated for like 26 seconds until I saw you talk, and then I was like, wow, well, I see that it's a lot of talk, but you keep telling me how my videos are whack and my arguments are garbage. Still, you're telling me, okay, matter of fact, like you said, I'm not going to misquote you anymore.
Well, right here, you're not taking the biblical text seriously. So this is why, if I'm being offensive to you by saying your videos are whack, you're imposing onto the biblical text. You have to allow the text to speak for itself within the context in which it was written. But let's just see how you quote me, and also how you even misquote my own video. Let's see it.
I'm going to let you quote yourself.
Please do.
My argument was, Jesus said, why calleth thou me good? The only one good is God. I want you, maybe you're in scholar school, you skipped grades 1 through 9 or 10, 11, 12. You skipped the whole school. Because, like, if I tell you I'm not good, my boss is good.
Right here, you're gonna use the fallacy of analogy. We're not talking about bosses. We're talking about what did Christ mean when He says, "Why do you call me good?" He's asking the rich young ruler, does he understand the implication? And I believe if you look at the previous video to this debate, I've answered this. But you haven't refuted me. But now you're just gonna present a false analogy. That doesn't do the job nor justice to the biblical text. I would not do that to the Quran. I will ask for consistency. And also in verses, you also may mention, well, let's just see what you may mention right here. If it's some point,
it is a point.
Contention.
See, you saying it's not a point because you can't answer it. Answer me in human being text.
Okay, you want to answer once again for the third time. Why do you call me good? Jesus Christ did not deny He was God, nor did He deny being good. He just wanted the rich young ruler to understand the implication. Did individuals call Him good later in the book? I believe so. Was He called Good Shepherd, in which was from I believe the book of Psalms, which calls God Good Shepherd? I believe I demonstrated through the Old Testament and how the New Testament parallels the Old Testament passages for the divinity and titles of God and applies them to Jesus Christ. I believe I demonstrated that. If you don't think so, show me how I didn't do it. The closest thing you get to is this analogy, how you're not your boss and this stuff and that stuff. Well, I mean, that's a false analogy. And also you may mention in this particular video that you fail to truly understand is, hold on, let me just pull it up. My computer's running a little bit slow. It's at, let's say 138, how you said in your conclusion, is this even the right one? Well, yeah, in your conclusion that you're going to bring up all your points. Well, that's not what you do in a debate. You bring your evidence, as the Quran tells us to do. Let me just flip through this particular video in which you state the references to Christ being sent. I meant not in the same sense as, let's say, some of Abraham or Jacob or Isaac, or they were sent, let's say, from the nation of Israel. Jesus Christ was sent from heaven. Do you understand the distinction? If not, why not? I believe that's pretty clear English. Jesus was sent from heaven. Prophets were sent from earth. I believe that's pretty clear. And you never address where Jesus Christ says, I am just a prophet. Never stated it, therefore, according to your logic, he's not a prophet. Also, you may mention, well, let's just see also more what you say, because I don't want to misquote you. So,
you know, the Bible says God doesn't do. So if God doesn't cause confusion and Jesus caused confusion,
Christ doesn't cause confusion.
Jesus is not God. Only the Bible contradicts itself. You keep.
How's this confusion? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten. Begotten mean unique. Understand the context, the Greek context. Only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him will not perish, but have everlasting life. God did not send his Son into the world to perish, but that the world might have life through him. That's pretty plain. Christ wasn't being confused here, nor was his words in confusion. Also, you misunderstand Philippians chapter 2, where it talks about Jesus Christ did not consider equality with God a thing to be grasped. He's not saying I am not equal to God, as you imply in this video. And also, let's just see what you have to say, I think, around the end of this video, before I just kind of close it out, because this whole video, your last video, you basically attacked me and my history about being a Muslim. This is not about me. This is not about my history as a Muslim. So the end part of the video was all attack upon me, which is ad hominem.
The people, for once and for all. Let's prove that to the people. What are 5 pillars of Islam? I mean, what is this?
All this stuff is attacks on me. I'm glad you rather attack me than the biblical text, because that shows that you cannot handle the biblical text. Let's see this part.
Why callest thou me good?
I answered that.
For the only one good is God. Answer that.
I answered it.
That's
2 videos.
That should be easy task for, what did you call yourself? Evangelical Christian.
I said it. Evangelical. I'm a Protestant. I'm Reformed theologically. Terms in which I don't expect you to understand. But if you want clarification, I could easily clarify it for you. Let me just upload this video, because the last part of this entire video was an ad hominem attack on me. Whether I was a Muslim or not is totally irrelevant to this topic. Is Jesus Christ God? Since you want to talk about if I was a Muslim, I'm sorry, you wasn't there when I took my Shahada. You wasn't there when I fasted for Ramadan. You wasn't there when I debated Christians, even on this own topic. But once again, this is not about me. This is about, does the Bible teach, is Jesus Christ God? I believe I demonstrated it. If this is your last video, then maybe you need to learn the structure of the debate. Take care. My hand is extended to you, flawless. Alright? Take care.